Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Edtech Tuesdays. Today, we're going to be learning about creating blended learning station activities with Flippity. To take us away, this will be done by Rolando, our CIT, and then we're just going to go next to go over some norms and rules for this session. So by the end of the session, you educators will be able to learn how to create interactive activities in flippity.net and use them in your classroom. Don't forget to register to today's session I'll share the link shortly, but using code 396-231 on the professional development system and use the check-in code PSJA Tech. Mute your mic, ask questions in the chat. I'll be looking over at the chat and trying to answer your questions as soon as I get them. Now, take it away, Rolando.
Hello, everyone. Hi, my name is Rolando Garcia. I'm here at Arnoldo Cantu Elementary, fifth grade teacher, also like Valentin said, the CIT. So today I'm going to be talking about Flippity. And Flippity.net is a free tool that allows teachers to create interactive activities from Google Sheets, including flashcards, quizzes, and games. It's easy to customize and share, enhancing classroom learning with variety. So every Flippity game or activity comes with its own instructions, and it's basically the same instructions for all of them. And you'll see as we go through the session how to do that. Classroom use. I use Flippity in my classroom to make learning fun and interactive. I use it for exit tickets to quickly check my students' understanding and for blended learning activities in science, math, and reading. It helps keep my students engaged while allowing me to see how well they grasp the lessons. I'm going to be showing you three different activities. One, and of course, there's more than that, but I'm going to be showing you three. Virtual breakout room will be one of them. Teachers can use the virtual breakout on Flippity to create fun interactive challenges for students. Each breakout includes puzzles or clues that students must solve to unlock digital locks. It's a great way to promote critical thinking, collaboration, and problem-solving skills. Often use them as a review activity or engaging lesson warm-ups. The other one is the video game. Students love this one because it's like playing a game. I use video game features on Flippity to turn lesson review into an interactive arcade-style game. Students answer questions correctly to move their character through different levels and earn points. It's a fun way to reinforce learning, encourage participation, and make review sessions more engaging. And the last one is the bingo cards. Teachers can use Flippity Bingo to make learning interactive and fun. You can create a list of vocabulary words, concepts, or questions, and students play bingo by marking off the answers on their digital card or printed card. This one allows you also to print the cards out. You can get them laminated and use them in your blended learning activities. It's a great way to review material, check understanding, and reinforce key concepts. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we're going to go to flippity.net. And like I said, it's a free online application. Oh, what happened? Okay, there you go. So you don't have to sign in to anything. You don't have to pay any services for this one. You do have to be logged into your Google accounts through your school activity because it does save your activities to your Google account. And you'll see the similarities, like when you make a copy of an assignment, when you're actually, like, for example, the assignments on your tree of life, when you get activities there and you have to make a copy of it. It's the same thing here. So the first one we're going to look at, and as you can see, there's a wide variety of activities that you can do with your students. You can create crossword puzzles, bingo cards. There's also another, like a game show, like Jeopardy. So the first one I'm going to show you is Flippity Virtual Breakout. And I'm going to show you a demo. first so you can see what it looks like. So this is what they see. You'll give them a link for them to link into their, you would place the link in their Google Classroom, and they would click on the link and it would take them to this activity. For example, if it's an activity that you created. So let me show you what it looks like. So they would go through each one unlocking the locks. So they would click on a lock. It would ask them a question. Has what has keys but no locks? Space but no room. You can enter but you can't exit. You can also include pictures and videos also, like as clues. Like for example, if you hit on the light bulb here, and it shows them that. So once they see that, they can type in the answer. And that's optional. You don't have to include those. And once they do that, it unlocks it. So see, their first lock is unlocked. Go to the next one, and they can see that they're going through the paces. So number 2, how many triangles are in this picture? So you'd count them, and you put 3. That unlocks it. Go to the next one. What are the next 3 numbers in the sequence? 0, 1, 1, 2, 3 would be 5, and 8, then 13, and it would unlock it. So you can see the idea of this activity. So how would you create this activity? Well, you'd go back into that activity and you go to the instructions. You click on instructions, and in here it gives you the instructions on how to do this. For example, step 1, modify the Google spreadsheet templates. So you're actually working with a Google spreadsheet, and it says make a copy of this template. That's where you would click. Like I said, you'll need to be signed into your Google account. Change the information in the clue, hint, and answer column. So you'd go in there and you'll see that right now, how you would change it. You can add hints, and it says that they're optional. You don't have to add them if you don't want to. And then after you're done creating your spreadsheet, you just click on publish, share, then publish to web, and then it's going to give you a link that you're going to copy and then paste, and you'll see how easy that is once I get started with that. So that's what I'm going to get started with. It also gives you frequently asked questions of other questions that you might have about this activity. So once you click on this template, you go in there. And like I said, you're gonna make a copy. So I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with that. So make a copy. And this is what the spreadsheet looks like. So the questions here that you just saw in the virtual breakout room are all right here. These are the different activities that they had in that virtual breakout. You can change the name by clicking up here where it says virtual breakout. So whatever your activity is, whatever you're going to name your activity for that virtual breakout, you change it here at the top. Don't change anything in the yellow or blue spaces up here. That one you need to leave as is. So first thing you do, you'd click on this area right here, you'd change the question. And then if you want to add a hint, you'd include it there. Let's say you have a website that you like, a YouTube video that you want to include. Like, for example, I'll show you how to do that in the next one here. It's blank. So I'll show you how to do that by first, hold on. You're going to add some brackets. You'd go to YouTube. Bunch of videos. Okay. Text features for kids. All right, so you click on, for example, let's say you want to include this video. Click on share, copy it, go back to your activity in Flippity, and you paste it there. Paste, and there it is. So that's how easy it is to do it. And it doesn't, sometimes they don't show up right away. Sometimes it takes 5-10 minutes for it to become active once you publish it. So that's how you're gonna enter a link. So you change all these questions here, and then you'd add your answers over here on the right-hand side where it says answers. Like I said, don't change anything in the blue area or the yellow area. So you'd only change everything that's in these cells right here. So once you're done, you're going to go up to File. And again, all these instructions are where I showed you the instructions right there, and that all the instructions will be there to follow. So you click on File, you'd go to Share, and you're going to click on Publish to Web. So you're going to get this pop-up, and you're going to click on Publish. Click OK. And it's going to give you this link right here in the middle section. You're going to highlight and copy it. And you click on Close. And you're going to go down to the bottom left-hand side. There's a pop-up menu on the bottom. It says Get the link here. You're going to click here. And you're going to paste it in cell 3, this green area. You're going to paste it here. And once it's pasted, this is the link you're going to copy, the one that pops up on 5. It generated a link for you on 5. This is the one you're going to copy, that you're going to add to maybe to your students' Google Classroom for the activity that they're going to be accessing this activity. So you would click on there. Now, if I click there, it activates the activity, and there it is. Now, this is the actual one that we created. Of course, it's the same one that you saw earlier because I didn't change anything except that I added a video. So I think it was on cell 3. Let's see. Yeah, no, it was not this one. Cell 4, cell 2. Here, no, it wasn't this one. 4. Okay, so like I said, sometimes it doesn't pop up right away. It takes some time, maybe 5-10 minutes for it to generate. So that's probably why it's not showing here. And like in the instructions, it does tell you that it does take time for the link to show up. So now that activity is already created. And that's how easy it is to create the activity. So it's all here. Now, like I said, these activities will save to your Google account. So you don't have to worry about losing this link. You just go to your Google Drive and look for this activity in your Google Drive, and then you can just open it up again, and then you can come back over here, click on it, and if you need that link, you can just copy it again. So that's how easy it is. So now let's go ahead and look at the other activity. Okay, let me go back over here. So the next one I'm going to show you is the virtual game. There is a game, a demo. You click on there. It asks you a question, what is the symbol for lead? And then, of course, you type in the symbol. And if you type in the wrong answer, it misses. And then it gives you the answer that it should have been PB. Gas, let's say you type in nitrogen, it's going to be wrong. So, oh, that was the right one. So got it right. So it took it out. So that's how you would. I like to use this one for math, like making multiplication questions or division questions, so they can practice their multiplication and division. And they really love this one because they're playing a video game while learning their multiplication and division facts. So it's super great for that, for math. So now let me go back over here. Okay, now you go back to the instructions. Like I said, the instructions are the same. So you click on this template. You're gonna make a copy of it. And here's where you would see your instruction, your questions, where you're gonna add your questions. And like I said, like to make multiplication questions. So let's say 7 times 6. I'll erase that. Type in 7 times 6. And then you type in your answer here. I don't use the distractor area because I basically use it for math, for multiplication and division. So I don't use this. This is for like multiple choice questions where you're going to have these distractors. And it does give you instructions in the instruction page if you do want to use the distractors. So once you type in your questions here, then you would again publish and save it. So let's say you already, sorry. finished your modifying it, again, you'd go to File, you go to Share, Publish to Web. Again, hit on Publish, click OK, copy the link, close, then go down, get the link here. You'd paste it on cell 3, the green one. And again, it generates the new link in cell 5. And this is where you'd click on that link. This is the one you're going to copy and save to their Google Classroom so they can access this activity. So there's the new game. So other questions are still generating because I didn't change all of them. I only changed 2 of them. And then you click on the green button. It gives them the next question. 7 times 6, 42. Strikes. So they really like this game. Okay. Go to the next activity. The last and final activity that I'm going to show you is the Flippity Bingo, which is this one here. This is a demo. This one's using the states. It's got all the list of terms. And to play, once you create your activity, it's going to give you this screen where you're going to come to click on play online. If you want to play online, here's the link also that you could share, or they can access with a device by scanning the QR code. You can also print the games. Let's say you want 20 prints. You click on print, and it generates the bingo cards for you so you can print them. And you can't change the number of boxes that you have here. So you have to actually add enough terms to fill in all the boxes, or else you're going to have empty boxes. I haven't found a way of changing that. So I have to put all the terms. I like to use this for vocabulary, especially for science, so that when we're playing the game, they're working on their science terms. Okay. Go back. And this is what it looks like. You can make it quick and easy. Like right here, it generates this list here. You can go into this list and actually erase this list, put in the terms that you want, and then generate. So you don't have to actually go into that Google Sheets. You can do that, but this is a quick and easy way of doing it. This is option 1, where you can just put in all your terms here. So I would put in all the vocabulary terms, like for science, I'd type in all in there, the ones I need. And of course, I'd have the definitions on a separate sheet that I'd have on my side with me. So I would read out the definition, and then they would choose the answer that goes with that in the bingo card. The other way of, again, it's the same procedure that we did on the other ones. We'd make a copy. We'd go in there and type in the words that you need here. So you type them all here. And once you're done, again, you're going to go to File, Share, Publish to the web, and then publish again. So I'm just showing you again, just so you can see that it's the same process. Copy, close, get the link here, and then paste, and then you get your link from here. Same process. So this is the only one that I've seen from the 3 that I use that lets you do it an easier way by accessing 2 ways of creating this one. So let's see. So like I said, you go in there and you can change it here, quick and easy. Change all the terms, title your bingo, put your title here, and then generate. And then the other optional way would be to do it in the template. Okay, and those are the 3 that I was going to show. If there's any questions or have any questions about these three activities.
I don't see any questions on the chat.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you very much for being so insightful. These are really cool activities that I feel the students are going to enjoy.
Yeah,
Very
they're fun and
informative. I
easy.
agree with you, Ludivina. Go ahead. Sorry, Rolando.
They're fun and easy, and you can create them right away. They don't take too long to create, and the kids love them.
Cool.
And I haven't used the other ones. I'm still trying to get a grasp on the ones I use. So I'm gonna start using the other ones as well. It's a lot of fun activities in here.